Dutch Lady Pure Farm. Nutrition for strong families.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. Today I am glad to welcome all board members, especially to our local bank representative, today to this annual grand meeting 2021. The objective of this meeting is to receive and consider the financial report for Dutch Lady Milk Industries Berhad. Besides, to apply for the loan in the local bank to invest in our future project. First of all, I will explain about the project details in Kuching, Sarawak. The project is called Dutch Lady Company Nest, as we will build another building specialized for donation department. The cost that we need for this project is around 5 million. The project we will build at the Maismus Bridge, Jalan Kering, Sejingkat, Kuching, Sarawak. The project is expected to start on 28 February 2020 and end on 3 June 2023.
Mengambil inisiatif menyumbang lebih 6,000 pek susu dan biskut pada agensi media dan kerajaan sepanjang minggu ini. Pengurusan DNMI telah juga berkata program yang dibuat setiap tahun dilaksanakan sempena sambutan Hari Susu Sedunia pada 1 Julai dan disambut minggu ini selepas kerajaan memberi kelonggaran susulan pelaksanaan tentang kawalan pergerakan pemulihan PKPP. Yang berkata agensi media turut dipilih untuk menerima sumbangan susu itu sebagai
Miss Afifa and Miss Hafiza, do you have any question regarding to this project?
Thank you, Ms. Shasha, for your explanation about the upcoming project in Kuching, Sarawak. For the financial of the company, who is the one that in charge, because I have to know the financial analysis for that lady.
Mr. Farhan, can you explain the details?
Okay, thank you, CEO. I will give explanation for liquidity ratio first. First is current ratio for 2019. It indicates that firm potential to pay 1 ringgit and 8 cent for 1 ringgit of its short-term capability. For 2020, it indicates that the firm capability to pay 89 cents for 1 ringgit of its short-term capability. This is marginally better year 2019 than year 2020. Second is quick ratio. It indicates for 2019 that the firm ability to pay without having to rely on illiquid current asset is 60 cents for 1 ringgit of its short-term liability. For 2020, it indicates that the firm ability to pay without having to rely on illiquid current asset is 42 cents for 1 ringgit of its short-term liability. That's mean year 2019 is preferable than year 2020. Okay, for activity ratio, first is average collection period. We have 38.09 days for 2019, 26.66 days for 2020. This show 2019 is poor than 2020. Second is fixed asset turnover. We have 8.26 time for 2019, 5.23 time for 2020. This show 2020 is poor than 2019. Last is inventory turnover. For 2019, we have 4.90 time. For 2020, we have 4.92 times. This 2020 display is marginally best than 2019. For the future explanation, I will give to Financial Manager 2, Mr. Ameh.
Thank you, Mr. Farhan. Now, I will explain about further detail on data that have been collected from Dash Lady Milk Industry Berhad. For profitability ratio, this ratio shows that net profit margin for 2020 is 6.67% and for 2019 is 9.65%. Net profit margin decreased in 2020 compared to 2019. This indicates worse income to the shareholder. Next, return on asset ratio for 2020 is 14.71% and for 2019 is 25.21%. This means the company return on asset is decreased. This indicates lower return on firm investment. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you to both financial analysts for the explanation. From my POV, I noticed that some of the part under the profitability ratio is decreasing, including the total assets, which quite low compared to the last year. What do you think, Ms. Hafiza?
I agree with you, Ms. Afifa. This is very worrisome for the company because they are not doing a good job in using its asset to produce revenue. Who is the banker, and may I know how was the debt ratio of Dutch lady?
Miss Aina, as the bank representative, you may explain.
First of all, I want to say thank you for inviting me to this meeting. Let me introduce myself. My name is Aina, which is the Maybank representative for this company. Alright, since I was invited to this meeting, I will explain all questions about the leverage ratio for this company. In general, we all know that the leverage has a profound effect on the decision to finance its investment debt and measure the extent to which a company uses debt in financing assets and ensuring that financial risk is always low. Therefore, this leverage ratio refers to debt ratio and time interest earned. Debt ratio of Dutch lady for current year is 66.61% compared to previous year is 67.44%. I can see here that the percentage is quite low and it less risky. This is because Dutch lady have a lower rate of debt ratio. The company can borrow the kind of value because financial background is stable. As a conclusion, the shady company can borrow the value from the bank because the financial risk can be guaranteed. Meanwhile, for time interest earned for the current year is 31.5 times compared to previous year is 38.31 times. I can see here that the current year is slightly decreased than previous year. Overall, the charity has small time to service their interest payment to their credit. That's all for time interest earned. Thank you.
Good to know that the company can manage the debt well, but I still think that Ms. Shasha should reconsider about this project.
Okay, I see the whole situation here now. Miss Shasha, I'm not sure about this upcoming project in Sarawak. This is because the chosen place is land satisfactory.
Miss Afifa, we have been working together for a long time, and I hope you can trust this project can be successful project.
Okay, I will believe in you then. I hope this will not be disappointing for both of me and Miss Afifa. Anyways, thank you for all the explanation and I hope to see more excellent results in the future.
I think our meeting objective today has been reached, and thank you for presenting this meeting, and please always update me regarding this project, and I will dismiss this meeting. Thank you.